Your reading. My name is Anakin. I'm a psychic tarot reader, and the theme of this video is what your inner child would like to tell you right now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, your inner child has a message for you. So let's deliver it. Let's deliver that message to you. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so starting off with the Three of Wands, we have Tressa Valley. Okay, so there's a sense of strategy that your inner child likes. Chariot, flying monkeys, enchanted forest, Two of Wands. Okay, so we have a little person in a big world, the Tressa Valley. Possibly, yeah, they want you to be strategic. Okay, your inner child is telling you, hey, play the world, whatever you're doing, do it like it's a game. Okay, live your life like you're playing a game. Run your business like you're playing a game. They want you to look at it like a game so that you can really start to grasp it with your inner child's mind. Because yeah, your adult brain can start to problem solve and adjust and run business and do whatever, but to get your childlike brain around it, you got to think about it like a game. And your childlike brain is where all of the master ideas come from, okay? Chariot, flying monkeys. I'm getting that, yeah, play a game and start sending out your flying monkeys. Start taking action on this game. Start playing the game again. Enchanted forest, Two of Wands. Yeah, because your inner child sees something that you don't see. He or she sees a very, very good outcome in whatever this endeavor is. And so they want you to be a little playful, because by being playful, you'll get another spark of inspiration. Excuse me. Yeah, we have Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. So if you don't bring your inner child out, your inner child is going to come out in some way, somehow. And it could be something traumatic. It could be something, what's the opposite of traumatic? Like it's so amazing that you can never forget it. Like, what would that be? That's how your inner child would be brought to the surface. Okay. Yeah, like maybe like a roller coaster or an amusement park. Yeah, a roller coaster, an amusement park, because whatever this is over here, it's like this is your business. This is your purpose. They want you to play it like a game. But it's also like that's going to bring the inner child into the mind space. But they want your inner child in your body too, like movement, dance, play. And so it could be like a state fair or a amusement park or something like that, where you get on a roller coaster and all of a sudden. So what this basically means to me is, like, if you get presented an opportunity, for instance, you see a swing set across the way, or you get an opportunity where it's like, my inner child would have loved that. When I was a kid, I used to love that. You're being asked to go do it. Okay, go do it. Trust your intuition. Follow your inner guidance. Another thing that the inner child is liking and likes to do is touch all of the shiny objects. Okay, to put your hand in all the clay. Put your hand in all the different colors of clay. Touch everything that you can touch. Get a hold of everything that you can get a hold of. Be curious about things. Your inner child is like asking you to be curious. Don't just see it as what it is. See it and ask about it and put it on your head and call it a hat and do many, many different things with it. Play around with your objects. Play around with objects, okay? The Star. Glinda the Good Witch. Okay. Inner child is clearly a star. Always a star. What else we got? The Magician. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Mad Hatter, Glinda the Good Witch, and the Glass Cat. The person inside of you, that little inner child, ooh, You may feel, I mean, the person I'm picking up energy on, you've done good stuff in your life. You've done a lot of spiritual work. You've played with your inner child quite a bit, actually, it looks like, and they see you. You are now in a position where your inner child would be so proud. Like, if your inner child could see who you are today, they would be like, who is that? Like, wow, like really, really inspired by you. Like, you look like an idol that your inner child would have had at this time. It's very beautiful. It's like giving me chills. Okay. Yeah, your inner child sees you as like this beautiful, amazing person. Just this superhero, essentially. The empath, the hungry tiger, and the two of cups, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Ooh, okay. So the empath is a card. It's card number 23 here. It's a monk. But it's like a tiger, a white tiger with a lamb stacking stones. And then we have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So there's a relationship right now that your inner child loves. Your inner child loves this person. And it's not like a romantic love. This is a child's love. This is like they love to play with them. They love to be around them. They love their company. They love to play pretend. They love to do whatever with them. Okay? But I'm getting only one of the parties is really holding on to it. Or really, only one of the party, you, know about this. The other party doesn't. No, it could be you. Okay, you could be a little dense, and so your inner child's like, hey, their inner child likes you a lot. Just so you know. Like something like that, okay? Empath is telling the hungry tiger. Okay? Hungry tiger. How can you feed him? How can you feed her? How can you feed this inner child? This empath. Okay? Because I'm seeing this tiger as your inner child. How can you feed this empath here? Page of Cups, button bright. Knowledge. Stories. Stories are how you get knowledge. Stories are how you teach your inner child, okay? It's stories. You can't just read a self-help book, Psycho-Cybernetics, and expect your inner child to understand it or even care about it, okay? If you want to teach your inner child something, you have to give them a story. Give them something to grip onto. Give them something to be entertained by. Like Humpty Dumpty or a fantasy or Alice in Wonderland. By giving yourself a story or like making a story or reading storybooks that have messages in them, your inner child is going to learn a lot from that about love, especially love. Wow. Yeah, like romance novels. If you haven't been reading romance novels, start reading them. And if you have, your inner child really is enjoying it. Okay, and you're learning a lot from it. Your inner child is. This is Six of Cups in reverse. And this is the card of the inner child. Now celebrating that because it's not so logical when you're teaching a child. It's not so like, get it done, or we got to get this done, or we're on a time limit. Like, children have no understanding of that. So just take your time, be patient, live your life. Read your stories. Listen to your stories. You're doing a great job. Emperor. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You're doing an amazing job. You are the one. Okay? You are your own father. You are your own mother. Emperor energy. This is fatherly energy. You're the one who disciplines yourself. Okay? You're the one who brings your inner child out to play. Hanged man. Yeah. Hanged man awakening in the sun. So first of all, you have an emperorhood over your inner child. But second of all, with the hanged man and the sun here, it's like if you let that go a little bit, if you let go of the self-help and the scientific and the skepticism and it has to be done in a certain way mentality, then your inner child will have more room to play, okay? Because your inner child is like very playful and doesn't really operate in the left brain programming, doesn't operate in structure as the adult version does in programming. Knight of Pentacles, the Shaggy Man. The Shaggy Man and the Ace of Swords, wow, the Vorpal Sword, and the Two of Pentacles, the Mushroom. So, okay. So this is an experience. You're bringing out this inner child. As this happens, a part of you that has been dormant is coming out as well. This is going to help you realize the truth about what is going on in your current circumstance and situation, as well as help you not take it so seriously. But because you're not taking it seriously, you get more. Because you're not taking it seriously, you receive more truth. Because you're not taking it seriously, you're able to interpret it without bias. Your life, everything that's happening in front of you. Okay? Okay. Sort of beautiful, that inner child. Okay, let's see what a goddess we got going on with the inner child. If you've been talking to the spirit guides, inner child, what have you been talking about with the spirit guides? Leap of faith, Ein. It's been so long since I've seen this card. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Do what you love to do. That's what your inner child wants you to do. Do what you love to do, because you can make a living out of it. You can make your whole life around what you love, okay? Mother Earth. Yeah. Your inner child has been talking with your spirit guides about how you can serve the world. You might have launched a rocket of desire out into the universe that you want to serve the world, that you want to be a beacon of light for others, and you want to be an example. And so your inner child immediately went to work with your spirit guides, and they started talking, okay, well, what is it that we want to do? Well, we need to take a leap of faith, and we need to figure out, okay, how can we help the earth? What can we do to serve others? Okay. And what is that? What did they find out? What did the inner child and the spirit guides find out when they had this conversation? Princess of Wands. They first of all found out that you are a very unique star seed. You're a very unique being. You have a very small percentage of the population who is of your soul tribe or of your soul family. This is because you're a rarity. You're legendary. You're a pioneer. You're a leader. There doesn't need to be many of you because you garner a huge following, okay? The universe, okay? Again, season of blessings. You're connected to everything. Okay, but why? Because we want to realize this leap of faith. How can we do this with the Princess of Wands? Distraction and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, really accepting your uniqueness. And then being yourself regardless of who's looking. Regardless of who's watching. This is a hard thing to do. Because when you're by yourself, yes, you're you. But the second somebody comes around that you feel like has authority over some aspect of your life, you can immediately go into people pleasing because you're just looking for validation, or you're looking for, or maybe it's just you put on a mask to people please because it's like you don't want to be evicted, you don't want to be fired, right? But if you have the courage to do so, okay, and if you're willing to put yourself on the path of being your authentic self always, then yeah, you're willing to do the work for sure. There's just going to be there's going to be distractions, okay? There's going to be distractions when this comes out. But if anything, they want you to be yourself. Your inner child wants you to be yourself, okay? Another thing, Queen of Cups is like love coming in, and then on the bottom of the deck, I seen the Two of Cups. Really peeked at it. It's like a love card, a relationship card coming in. Let's see what your inner child has to say about your relationships right now, your romantic partnerships that you have going on. Let's see if they actually think that that's something that you should be doing. Science. Okay, so Six of Swords. Yeah, so if anything, they think that you're doing really well. If you need to experiment, you need to be with a lot of different people, you need to experience this romantic partner just to learn about yourself, about them, about many different things. You might be young. They might see all of your relationships as just sort of trial and error, learning, going through science. Now, this also means that you're being transported magically into another place. So let's see where that place is. Strength, Nine of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, Nine of Wands. So completeness. You're being transported to completeness. But this completeness will lead to something else. So it's like I'm getting a Russian doll effect, a doll within a doll. Six of Swords within the Nine of Wands, which leads to the Princess of Coins. Perfect. Perfect. So your inner child thinks that you're doing great. You're experimenting. That's good. And you're garnering strength. You know, you're experiencing some, you know, a little bit of heartbreak sometimes, a little bit of betrayal, a little bit of deceit. Whatever you experience, it's teaching you strength, okay? And this is leading you to be very, very in tune. Very, very in tune. A beacon of an understanding heart. Somebody where your inner child sees this already, but you're somebody that people can come to and talk to. And have you ever been around somebody who says the same thing over and over again? They tell you the same story, or they go and they tell everybody the same story, and they just don't stop telling that same story. Well, sometimes they just need somebody in their life who listens to them. Because they tell it so many times, it's just they never felt listened to. They never felt validated. And what you do with your understanding heart is you're able to actually listen. Actually sit there and hear what they have to say to you. And that's powerful. It may not seem powerful, but your inner child knows it's powerful. And your spirit guides know it's powerful. And it's conducive of a lot of success in your life, okay? Okay. What else? What else do you got to say, inner child? We know you've been a bit playful today. You've been out and about. You've been wandering, doing your thing, making things happen. He or she wants to let you know that there's a portal opening. I think this is within you in your solar plexus chakra. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm visualizing. Solomon, soul of man. Okay, Solomon's temple. Okay. Solomon, just him. Proverbs. Look into Proverbs. Okay, Solomon wrote Proverbs. Maybe Proverbs 4:53 or 4:5. Proverbs 4:5. It's 4:53 on my clock. Okay, what else we got going on? Poseidon, energy of the sea is present. Percy Jackson, your pen is mightier than your sword. Okay. Egyptian gods. Okay, you have a lot of spirit guides around you tapping in, tuning in. Let's see what they have to say, guys. What do we got to say? Come on. What's the message here? What would you like my collective to know here today? Perfect tool. Okay, perfect tool. What is the perfect tool? What is the perfect tool? What does it have to do with? Give me 2 cards here. Okay, we have higher plane of reality. So maybe this tool gets you to a higher plane of reality. Listen to your intuition. Your intuitive guidance is your tool. It's your perfect tool. The gods really respect you and your intuition. Your intuition is well respected in the spirit realm. Okay? And your inner child already knew that coming in. It's just you may have forgotten. Okay? Solomon, again. There's something in Proverbs for you. Eyes on you. Ooh, eyes on you. Eyes on you. Okay. Okay, so tap into Solomon. Ask Solomon for some advice, okay? Oh, shoot. I've shuffled a couple times and I pulled him again. Solomon is present in your field right now. So go ahead and tune into Solomon. Maybe do a meditation on him. I'm going to ask him if he has any words for you here now today. Is there any words that Solomon has for my collective? What would you like them to know? If you want them to know anything here. Do the things that you speak. Okay, so this is coming into clarity, coming into truth, walking your truth. Part of this is saying, okay, if I'm going to say I'm going to meditate today, then I'm going to meditate today. If I'm going to say that I'm going to go on a walk, I'm going to go on a walk. Do the things that you speak about, okay? And if you don't plan on doing it, don't say it out loud. Major upgrade is coming in, Solomon says. What else does Solomon say? Passion of Christ. Okay, so major upgrades are coming. Higher planes of reality, listening to your intuition. All of this has to do with Christ energy, okay? What about the Christ energy? California and Hades. California and Hades, okay? What about California? Coastal? Take notes. Saturn. Take a step back. Have faith. Okay, so Passion of Christ, channel Christ. You have a major upgrade coming. Make sure that your words match your actions. Okay, and you should be 100% good. Yeah, major expansion coming. Inner harmony. Yeah, I think we got everything out today. Is there anything else, inner child, that you would like to talk about? Anything else, spirit guides, that you'd like to talk about? Okay, they want a symbol. Truth. They're saying your truth is important. Okay, I don't care if it's a white lie. I don't care if it's a little fib. I don't care if it's the smallest thing and it doesn't matter to anyone at all. Never lie. Never say that you're going to do something and you don't do it. Your word is your law. Word is the one thing in the spiritual community, like to be a spiritual person, to be highly elevated, to maintain the high vibration without experiencing psychic attacks or laziness or things that come in, entities that come in that want to bring you down. In order to really be protected and high vibrational is to walk your truth. Okay? It's like, and what's funny to me is it's the easiest way. Like, you can have all of the protection stuff, but really, to protect yourself, the easiest way is to walk your truth and to be authentic. Okay? That is all I got for you today. Listen to your intuition going forward. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.